going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Bitcoin making gains over the long weekend, breaking through 52,000 again, but it's giving some back in the last few hours. Joining us now is Michael Sonnenschein, Grayscale CEO. And Michael, you are at least of the opinion that the holy grail, the long-awaited Bitcoin ETF, it will happen, not a matter of when, not a matter of if, but when. And this comes even after Gary Gensler's comments that a futures ETF makes sense for him. That's kind of strange to, I guess it'd be harder to do it on spot or to do it on actual physical Bitcoin. But why do you think he's more open to that? And is that like putting the kind of like putting the horse before the cart, isn't it?
Well, I think the commentary that Chairman Gensler gave suggested that he and the staff were perhaps resolved on some of the previous concerns they had had with Bitcoin and were signaling for the approval of a futures-based ETF. Now, there are substantial differences between the Bitcoin futures and a spot-based ETF, not to mention things like significant roll costs and other protections that investors would enjoy. Now, as we think about the investor, situation here and what the SEC is really intending to do, they're really here to protect investors. So it would be short-sighted of the SEC to allow a futures-based product into the market before a spot product. They really should be allowing both products into the market at the same time and let investors choose which way they want to get exposure to this asset class.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. Plus, the 3 Kids books, It's Time to Re-Educate. Also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. And then also those who are shopping at both stores, much love, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And as I informed you that we will have a pullback on Tuesday, some people listen, some people don't. But we already know how the New World Order works. But basically, we had Bitcoin plunge below 43,000 on El Salvador's first day. Because we know, definitely, it is all planned out. We know we had that 3-day weekend. That money was spread out. That money comes due. That's the reason why the stock market is pulling back. Cryptos are pulling back. But guys, we'll definitely start creeping back up. And then we know next week we have back. So guys, make sure that you're paying attention to the indicators. Do not let a dip scare you just yet. They haven't pulled the narrative out the hat yet. So volume, tether, USDC, they're going to let us know where it's going. We know the Fed is doing over $1 trillion a day, but we know they meet this month, 21st, 22nd. That's the big showdown. Are they going to talk about tapering? If they don't, we know they're going to kick it just a little further, but we know they're going to be tapering this year because we know Europe is going to start the beginning of next year, first quarter. And guys, do not forget about the grayscale whale. Of course, they're on CNBC talking about Gary Gensler wants to do a futures-based Bitcoin ETF. We know why they want to open up the casino, because that's all it's about. It's about betting on a price and not actually getting the physical Bitcoin. We know that cryptos means hidden message. We know these cryptos are for the robots, algorithms, drones, not for the people. But we know the SEC works for the bank. Gary Gensler works for the banks. I can't say it enough. Do not get it confused. Every move the SEC has made, just like stock buybacks. That's the reason why stocks went through the roof, because BlackRock was made the fourth arm of the government in order to buy. That's why we're inflated in cryptos and in stocks. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, I give you the truth. Nothing but the truth. Yes, the truth hurts, but what does it do? It sets you free. A lot of people don't want to be set free, though. But guys, we're going to get into a little crypto news. This has teamwork makes the dream work. Who else says that, guys? Now we have Bitso to assist El Salvador in their Bitcoin wallet. And like I stated, the New World Order picked El Salvador for a reason. Right now, we see that people are pushing back, and we know why. That's good reason. We know Bitcoin fluctuates in prices. And we know that if the people don't trust the currency, it's not going to take off. But we have to pay attention to the narrative, because we know how quickly the New World Order can flip that scenario. Now, we have our older foundation to support EU blockchain initiative. And guys, we know everything is going to be on blockchain, tokenized. We know blockchain is that global New World Order surveillance tool. Now, we have Visa reportedly aims to integrate Bitcoin payments in Brazil. But guys, we see MasterCard and Visa helping the adoption and simplifying crypto usage for the masses. And lastly, guys, we have Thai SEC intends to revoke operating license of Huobi crypto exchange. And again, guys, that's all we keep seeing is different regulators on Ripple, Binance, Uniswap. So they're definitely building up a narrative. Every time we turn around, it's something regarding in a country with the SEC or some type of financial regulators coming down on crypto or an exchange. So we know this is definitely orchestrated. What is it? The Hegelian dialectic, guys. You got to have it in order to move forward. We know the New World Order works off problem, reaction, solution. It works every time, because we know when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, book links, and crypto links are in the description. The Crypto Teacher stock channel. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, got their own stocks to see where the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and y'all have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends. So therefore, we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.